I'm Deanna O'Donnell, and this is your news across Nevada. The U.S. Housing and Urban Development and U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs announced that HUD will provide more than $1 million to public housing agencies in Nevada to supply permanent housing and case management for more than 150 homeless veterans in the state. 1 out of every 6 men and women in our shelters once wore a uniform to serve our country. This funding to local agencies is part of the Obama administration's commitment to end veteran and long-term chronic homelessness by 2015. The grants are part of the $75 million appropriated for fiscal year 2012 to support the housing needs of approximately 10,500 homeless veterans. Veterans participating in the HUD-VASH program rent privately owned housing and generally contribute no more than 30% of their income towards rent. For more information, you can go to HUD.gov. Southern Nevada's regional effort to address homelessness will receive more than $6.6 million in federal funds to support programs that shelter the homeless and assist those who were recently homeless so they don't return to the streets. The grant award is more than $100,000 more than the $6.5 million received last year from the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development's Homeless Assistance Funds. The Southern Nevada Regional Planning Coalition's Regional Initiative Office applies for this funding annually and monitors programs receiving the funds. According to the 2011 Southern Nevada Homeless Census and Survey, on any given night, more than 9,432 individuals are homeless. New data issued sent mixed signals about the Las Vegas area residential real estate market. Debt rating agency Standard & Poor's issued its monthly report, which covers data through January. Standard & Poor's said Las Vegas area prices in January fell to June 1996 levels, a post-recession low, as they slipped 0.5% from December and were down 9% from January of 2011. These changes compare to a decline of 0.8% from December to January and a year-to-year drop of 3.8% for 20 big U.S. markets tracked by Standard & Poor's. More recent data, however, from the Greater Las Vegas Association of Realtors shows prices locally in February improved on a month-to-month basis. The realtors said this month-to-month that the median price of a single-family home sold locally in February was $121,000, up 2.5% from $118,000 in January, but down 5.5% from $128,000 in February of 2011. Separately, data collector CoreLogic reported that the mortgage delinquency rate in the Las Vegas area decreased in January, a sign that potentially there will be fewer loan defaults and foreclosures in the coming months. CoreLogic data for January shows 14.71% of mortgage loans locally were 90 days or more delinquent, compared to 18.93% for the same period last year. Nevada prison officials have reached a settlement with an Orthodox Jewish inmate who alleged that a new money-saving menu eliminated kosher meals. The settlement resolves a class action federal lawsuit filed last June. It alleges that state corrections departments was violating an inmate's constitutional religious rights by failing to ensure its new common fare menu was kosher. Prison officials insisted that the menu was kosher and that it would save the department about $1.5 million in fiscal year 2013. Prison officials are now agreeing within the next 6 months to obtain certification from a rabbi that food prepared for Orthodox Jewish inmates meets religious kosher specifications. I'm Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.